It's incredible. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of uncertainty, and you really don't know what's going to happen because, like, the publicity and is all different than the final thing. Like I remember seeing the trailers, and I have seen the screener, and I'm like, oh, it's not the same. It's not the same thing at all. There's like a whole level of darkness and humor that I certainly didn't expect working on it. For me, we hit the ground running. First day of shooting, all my scenes were with Michelle. So Dada and Giorgio are like a thing. The first day we hit the ground running, it was like an interrogation scene we had, and it was like really intense. And we kind of came up with some business on the day where I get hit by Michelle, and they're like, "Are you okay with that?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm okay. Please." And if she could kick me, that would also be really good. If we could get a kick in there. Hold on, excuse me for a second. So, yeah. True story though. They came up with it on the day, and they're like, "Do you mind if we had a?" And I'm like, "Yes, please, more." I'm a character actor. When Star Trek came across my purview, I was like, "Yeah, right." I'm like, "Sure, okay." And I have no clue how, like, I connected with the material because Data No represents like how the colonies have like kind of extracted everything they can from their galaxy, from their worlds, and they have to go elsewhere. I don't want to give any spoilers. Elsewhere to, well, they have to go elsewhere to retrieve it, and he's aware of that, and he's aware of that dystopian kind of like mechanism of how the universe is run, and so I don't even remember what your question was. But it's a really what drew me to the part. So like I'm a character actor, so when something like this comes your way, you honestly are like, there's no way, but you try and you put yourself out there, and I got a great response from them, and we had several meetings where we were like shaping the character, and we did everything, we did every which way you could imagine, and I didn't. When they cast me, then it was amazing because we had months and months to prep. So I really got him into me, but I hadn't seen the prosthetic yet. I truly only saw the prosthetic. Tunde sent me a text about 30 days before we went to camera, and it was so trippy. Because it kind of looks like me, but kind of doesn't. And then I'm like, oh my God, do I need to relearn everything? Well, but as soon as we did the test, as soon as we put it on, it was like magic. It's like it's a little bit of madness. Like you put it on and you're just a different person. And there's not a whole lot of acting required, because you're like it informs your actions and your behavior. That kind of get up. And just going back to the punch, when Michelle punches me, and a lock grabs me and he punches me, the rig and the FX, because there's an iPod Nano here, and there's all these lights that are controlled by Wi-Fi and stuff, or by Bluetooth, and they were starting to malfunction, and so it was just like a real cluster, but it was amazing. If I could just do it all over again, I'd keep doing that all over again. It's so much fun, and there's so much creativity. Those sets and the FX are just like this world. Yeah.